1, 2, 3, go.
Hello and good morning from Pondy. I'm Neha and welcome back to another solo female traveler episode. Today I landed after a very exhaustive and long journey from Hampi to Chennai and then Chennai to Pondy. So I'm staying at this hostel which charges me 600 rupees per night, which is like quite a good deal. I'm going to be staying here for 2 nights and 3 days and I'll show you how to plan a fun trip on a budget. Situated in Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry एक यूनियन टेरिटरी है heavily influenced by French culture, जो आप उनकी colorful streets, architecture और खाने से पता कर सकते हैं. That is so yum. Anyway, getting back, you can travel via train or flight depending on where you stay. Flight से आप Pondicherry directly आ सकते हो or land at Chennai airport and then come to Pondy, which is a roughly 3-hour journey. चेन्नई एयरपोर्ट से आप बस ले सकते हो टू पौंडीचेरी either via कोयम्बेडु बस स्टॉप और गिंडी बस स्टॉप. Travel tip opt for Gindi metro since it's cheaper and it takes you lesser time. So now I'm at Cafe Benute to catch lunch, the first meal of my day. I've had a very long, exhaustive journey, so I'm very starved. So I'm gonna go ahead and have lunch for now. Most people who visit Pondicherry soak in the beauty and aesthetics of White Town on the first day. Walking in the colorful streets and visiting some cafes are a must-do. I'm on my way heading to the Pondy Beach Festival. Today is day 1, so let's see what it has in store for us. So the Pondy Beach Festival is a 4-day event held in the month of April to boost tourism in order to counter the effects of the pandemic. It has a bunch of theatrical, musical and other shows which are quite a marvel to witness. So I just got done with dinner and I'm walking on the promenade. It's one of the best ways to end your day in Pondicherry. As for me, मैंने अपना पहला दिन बहुत ही light रखा. I spent the evening strolling around at Promenade Beach, soaking in the French and Tamil culture. Of course, Pondicherry is more than just French, जिसे मैं कल ज़्यादा in detail में explore करने वाली हूँ. So stay tuned. My total expenditure for today was just 670 rupees. Hi and good morning, it's my day 2 in Pondicherry and today I'm going to be heading to Auroville. Auroville is this experimental township which is about 20 to 25 minutes away from Pondicherry. Very popular for its Matri Mandir or the golden circular temple. I'm going to tell you more or rather show you more about Auroville when I get there. Abhi, I'm going to go head for some breakfast at Bread and Chocolate, which is a must do when you come to Pondy. Let's go. Something for myself from Auroville, something a little more light and breezy, and I'm ready for it. So a little about Auroville and why it's so unique. Auroville एक experimental society है जहाँ पे दुनिया की सब nationalities एक ही identity को मानती है, which is being an Aurovillian. इसको बनाया गया था श्री औरोबिंदो घोष और दी मदर ने, built on a belief of having an international community free of money, religion and any troubles. Auroville is characterized with this beautiful golden Matri Mandir, which is actually a meditation hall for Aurovillians. Unfortunately, it was shut down for visitors due to COVID, so I could only catch a glimpse from a distance. The best part about traveling solo is that you meet other travelers en route. And today I met Jashwant, who's also a fellow solo traveler. Hi Jashwant.
Hello.
What do you do, Jashwant?
I just travel, that's all. I don't do anything.
So he's also an avid solo traveler and we just happened to bump into each other. He offered to take pictures and videos of me and you're stuck with me for a while now.
No, not at all. I'm happy for that.
Want to know something fascinating about Auroville? यहाँ पे Aurovillians के लिए health care और electricity सब free है. They even have their own currency called the Auro card for all transactions. So just about 2 to 2.4 kilometers away from Auroville, there is this beautiful, beautiful lake called the Alankupam Lake, which can be accessed by the Mohanam Art Education Culture Hub. Definitely not to be missed out because it's one of the most picturesque places I've ever seen in all of Pondicherry and Auroville included. Come, I'll show you around. So I am now entering the sound hall right here, and I'm going to walk you through what all you can find here. So what is this instrument?
So this is like the thunder, the rumbling sound.
And it's therapeutic?
Yes.
How I didn't know thunder sounds are therapeutic. I always thought
The rumbling sound. So it depends on the frequencies, vibrations. It's like the water in our body, everything's water.
right. The music hall had various music therapy instruments, some of which I've never heard or seen of before.
So a human body.
A human body can fit in.
Yeah, he sits and lies down inside here. This way the vibrations goes directly into his body.
Wow, I want to try that. The music hall is shrouded in a beautiful bamboo forest, and you know what's fascinating? Walking by here was so calm and cool as compared to the hot and sunny weather outside. Oh, I love that. So I am with the director of Mohanam Art and Education Hub, and this is Sahiti, who is also a solo traveler. She was telling me about how solo traveling is how her journey began. So Sahiti, tell me something about how solo travel led you to this.
The reason was I felt very blocked. I needed space for myself. Suddenly one day I stopped on my work and I started just searching for some places, and of course Himalayas is always on the list, but this time I wanted something else. So solo traveling got me to Auroville. I came here for a week. I went back, I came back for a month.
Wow.
I again went back. That's all. I came back for good. So nothing was planned, but one thing was that I allowed myself to make the mistakes, take the risk, not have any boundary or not be hooked to any string that would stop me from following my passion.
It felt amazing to meet a fellow solo traveler who, through solo traveling, found her passion to help build this ashram that helps indigenous women showcase their art at international levels. Sahiti taught me that you have to lose yourself in order to find yourself. And what better than solo travel to actually make that happen, right? I am at Temple Adventure. I don't know about you, but Pondicherry is insanely famous for its scuba diving. The entire scuba diving course is for 2 days. One is where they train you in a pool, and the other day is when they obviously take you to the sea for an open dive. I'm gonna go for a quick training session. Thankfully, when there are lesser people, fingers crossed.
So, have you ever done scuba diving before?
This is my first time.
So after some thorough discussion about rules and regulations, हम गए to the pool for a practice session. So that is my day 2 in Pondicherry. हमारा आज का expenditure on food was a total of 690 rupees. I hired a scooty which cost me 350 per day, totaling of 1050 for 2 days. Fuel for the same was 300 rupees, which brings my total to a 2040 rupees. Slightly over my budget, but let's hope we make better decisions tomorrow. Good morning. It's 6:15 and I am going for my first ever scuba diving lesson. So after being instructed a little, we were all taken together on a ship into the middle of the sea, which looked phenomenal, by the way. And unlike what you see here where I am enjoying, I actually felt quite seasick. तो मैं एक ही जगह में बैठी रही थी, breathing in and breathing out, trying to calm myself down. अगर आपको याद है जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा में कैटरीना कैफ ने कहा था स्कूबा डाइविंग नशा जैसी नहीं पर मेडिटेशन जैसी है, एंड दैट्स एग्जैक्टली हाउ आई फेल्ट. Sounds a little cheesy, but swimming with these fishes made me respect the marine life like so much more. Breaking down my travel expenditure for 2 nights, 3 days in Pondicherry. My overall stay cost was 1200 rupees. My commute charges, which includes my bus to Pondy from Hampi and Pondy to Chennai, cost me a total of 1617 rupees. Scooter fee for 2 days was 1050 and fuel for the same was 300 rupees. My food charges for all the days was 1400 rupees, bringing my total to 5567 rupees minus the air fee and scuba diving charges. So that marks the end of my trip to Pondy. This is by far one of the most challenging vlogs I've ever had to do. All in all, I felt like this is a great place for solo traveling women as well as solo travelers in general. Thanks for watching the solo female traveler and tuning in on Curly Tales. Until then, this is me, Neha Nambyar, signing out.